This is a map of San Francisco. There's a lot of plots on that. You may be asking, what is that plotting? Well, this is an app where they plot the human feces that are found on the streets of San Francisco. And you see how almost the whole thing is covered, because that is what has happened in one of the previous greatest cities this country's ever had. Human feces is now a fact of life, except when a communist dictator comes to town.
DeSantis on here giving that work.
DeSantis came to fry his Democrat ass up.
Damn, okay, that was nice. Okay.
I didn't know this was an OT video.
I don't know, man. Ron doesn't give me any personality, bro.
But I'm glad somebody got on somebody.
Yeah, he did have to do that, though.
Yeah, you got it.
But I'm really not a fan of Ron at all. But maybe I haven't looked into it.
You talking about Ron with the heel boots?
Yeah, I'm not.
Everybody on Twitter beginning on Ron DeSantis about the boots.
Is he short?
Yeah. Nah, they got heels. Yeah, he's short and they got heels on.
I actually had to apologize for that. She didn't have to, but
she kept.
His campaign managers got on her ass about it. She was making fun of him on Twitter.
She kept making
man,
fun
that's soft. Man. Yeah, that's soft as hell, bro. What was I finna look up?
They said he got heels, man.
I want to know. Gavin running for sure though.
Yes.
For the president.
Yes.
I thought we didn't see.
Automatically done. He can't even run his city. A good city.
He is running for real? I thought there was no Democrat.
It's Joe Biden.
No, it's not his city.
I thought he was running.
He can't run his state right, bro.
I thought there was no nominees at first.
I thought he was running for. Yeah, I thought he was running for Democrat.
I don't think so. I never seen his name.
I didn't see no nominees for a long time for the Democrat
All I
Party.
seen was
I might be wrong.
Robert F. Kennedy Jr. That's it.
And he independent.
Sure.
I thought he was running Democrat.
Oh, you guys are right.
What?
It doesn't have him on here. Who's Phillips? Dean
Yeah, that's
Phillips.
what I don't know, bro.
Representative in Minnesota.
What a. Never mind.
I don't know, bro. He can't be running. But I mean,
Oh, I thought Doug Burgum dropped out. He didn't.
we haven't.
Cornel West is running. That's hilarious.
That is insane.
That's hilarious. He's running independent.
Who was that?
That's the dude with the glasses and the fro.
Yeah, with the gap in his teeth.
The gap. Yeah, you never seen him
A
before.
long time ago. You probably don't remember, bro.
Dang, I really thought he was running. I guess I don't know.
I'm sorry, but whatever Newsom is running for, he's automatically done.
I'm gonna keep it 100. At first, it was just Joe. I'm surprised to see two more people.
I really thought Newsom was running.
We won,
Joe.
I guess I don't know as much as I thought.
This is all right, bro.
I
We
really
all
thought-
human.
Thanks, bud.
Ron DeSantis and Gavin Newsom had a debate last night. They had a debate last night, but I was doing my speech last night, so I didn't get to see it. However, I've been able to see some clips from it today, a little bit yesterday and then today. But let me just say this. What are your thoughts, Brandon, on the debate between Gavin Newsom and Ron DeSantis?
Thank you for asking,
I
Brandon.
think that the debate was important.
Thanks for asking, bud.
And there's a lot of people that's saying it ain't important. It's a waste of time. No, it is not a waste of time.
It's a lot of Brandons in power.
On me, good and bad Brandons.
I think that the debate was important. And there's a lot of people that's saying it ain't important. It's a waste of time. No, it is not a waste of time. And especially Donald Trump. Donald Trump, just figure out what you got going on legally and quit interjecting yourself in this stuff. I saw Donald Trump post that this is a pointless debate. No, it is not. Because let's keep it real for a minute.
He's sitting
There
there with him
are
on the shirt.
people who I don't understand that will not listen to Donald Trump say anything. Donald Trump can tell how great the unemployment is under his administration. They don't give a about nothing he say. They turned off. They hate his guts. They hope he dies and go to prison for the rest of his life. Nobody's listening to him. Joe Biden is dead. He's literally a dead man walking.
Wow.
He's circling the drain. So
He's
a lot of
circling the
people
drain.
will never listen to him. He's old. He's dumb. He's losing it.
Old and
Nobody
dumb.
would ever listen to Joe Biden. So you two old dudes can talk as much as you want, and many people will tune you out. But Ron DeSantis and Gavin Newsom, to be honest, they are the future of Republican and liberal politics. They are the future. Ron DeSantis will one day be the president if he so chooses. And so will Gavin Newsom be a contestant for president if he so chooses. And America wants to see the left coast and the right coast. They want to see
Florida
what
and
are they
California.
looking forward to as
They wanna see a
Republican
little
leadership
scrap.
across the country.
You have all the money in the world. Where you moving to?
Miami.
I'm going to Florida. Can't lie.
Just because of
I've never even been to Florida before.
What?
Yeah.
that was crazy to me when he told me that. He's never been to Florida.
You never been to Florida?
Actually,
Never
bro,
been.
That's a
just
cardinal
beautiful.
sin.
That is a
Beautiful.
sin.
But hey, I mean, California, the wind blowing, the California
California.
breeze, like it just feels good out in
Yeah.
California. So it's kind of.
But that's a nice vacation spot, but I wouldn't live there.
Yeah,
man.
it's Florida. Yeah, they got the.
If I can't
After I seen that guy from California almost lose his rights for defending his family,
he lost them. They got
California
suspended.
lost me.
I ain't gonna lie, the Note Boys said between California and Miami.
They
The boys
They said
said
they're moving
Miami.
to Florida.
They said they're going to Miami.
Yeah, they said they finna move to Florida.
Yeah, they moved out their house today on Snapchat.
Bro.
Yeah.
Florida is beautiful. I would choose Florida for sure.
It's expensive to live.
I don't know how the nightlife is in Florida.
And America wants to see the left coast and the right coast. They want to see what are they looking forward to as Republican leadership across the country, not just presidential leadership, but Republican leadership versus leftist leadership versus Democrats. That's why this debate is important. Now, I will say this. I want to play the clip because I want to show and give some respect to Ron DeSantis for just smashing Gavin Newsom. Every step of the way. There's no denying that Ron DeSantis won this debate. Just listen to the clip, roll the film.
But let me just say something about parents' rights, because he says California respects parents' rights. This is rich. He's been telling a lot of whoppers tonight. This may be the biggest. In California, if you're a parent in Iowa or New Hampshire or South Carolina, your minor child can go to California without your knowledge or without your consent and get hormone therapy, puberty blockers, and a sex change operation, all without you knowing or consenting.
That's huge.
That is huge. That's actually
Is it
massive.
true? Or is Ron DeSantis being superfluous and just making up stuff because he's a right-winger?
That's a big word.
Let us see.
Superfluous.
How in the heck is that
you know what?
honoring parents' rights when you're bringing people from out of state to go around their parents' backs and getting life-altering surgeries?
Wow.
That is radical. That is
Ron,
extreme.
these kids
That is an
just want
assault
to
on
live.
parents' rights.
You know what, Ron?
It's not for you to decide. It's for the parents to decide.
You know what?
And the
These
parents
kids
do not
just
want
want
their
to
kids
survive.
going.
So he said these
That's
kids
insane.
just want to survive. So what Ron DeSantis said is true. So people can come from other states and come into California unbeknownst to their parents, get a sex change and hormones.
That's
They just
insane.
want to survive.
How
they kids.
justify?
Okay, let's get
Things
I
to
find
these
this
other
honestly-
things. The role of the
And
schools
who's
to
gotta pay for
educate
that?
kids,
The
not
parents too?
indoctrinate
State.
kids. It's not to impose an agenda. It's to do the basics. And what we've said in Florida is it's inappropriate to tell a kindergartner that their gender is a choice. It's inappropriate to tell a second grader that they may have been born in the wrong body. Now, California has that. They want to have that injected into the elementary school. My wife and I have a 7-5 and a 3-year-old. We don't think that that's appropriate. And I know most
Hell
parents do not think it's appropriate.
Hell
It's
no.
also important to respect parental rights to know what curriculum is being used in the classroom, and everything should be age appropriate. I actually have something that I brought.
He pulled a Donald Trump on. Pull an envelope out the suit jacket.
That some parents have objected to. So this is a book that's in some of the schools in California. Florida, this is not consistent with our standards, called Gender Queer. Some of it's blacked out. You would not probably be able to put this on air. This is pornography. It's cartoons. It's aimed at children, and it's wrong. So this should not be in schools. When
insane,
people
bro.
like on the left say that somehow you're banning books by removing this from a young kid's classroom. No, this is not age appropriate. And so we're going to stand for the rights of parents. I think we need to do that nationwide. I don't think you can have a situation where some states just trample on the rights of parents. Parents have a fundamental right to direct the education and upbringing of their kids.
Now, how can anybody do
Cooking
this?
his
I ain't
ass.
gonna lie,
Keep
he's
pausing.
frying his ass.
Anybody in the
Keep pausing.
comment section, does anybody
trying.
disagree with what Ron DeSantis said?
I feel like they should keep sex out of school like they keep religion.
Absolutely. I don't understand.
I feel like you should leave that with the parents.
I don't understand what that has to do with anything in school
That-
curriculum.
that-
That literally has nothing to do with what you need to learn
That is
to be successful
that
in life.
makes way more
But hey,
sense.
I'm not gonna lie. I look deeper into the situation. I can't even blame Gavin. I blame his dumbass citizens because he got to get voted some way, and they believe that dumbass shit. So he probably don't believe that dumbass shit. He
I
just
don't
saying
know.
shit.
He's
That's a
standing
card,
for it.
but he just pulled a
He
card.
signed-
That's
he signed
all.
off on it.
You
Logan
gotta
Trippin,
stand
he
on
signed it
business.
off. He
Like,
signed
you
off on it.
against
If you're not standing on that business, nobody's gonna vote for you after that, though.
That's true.
That's fine. Go to a different state, get elected.
No,
I
I think what he's saying. I think
I
what
was
he's
against
saying.
it. People
It's
will.
the dumbass citizens to me.
Yeah, I
right.
think he said the fact that he
Not a
got
bad
elected.
take, honestly.
Basically, all he said is the fact that he got elected is.
You gotta be liberal. Like if you're in
You
a
have
liberal
to
state,
be-
I gotta pull liberal cards.
That's not
That
a
was
bad
just
take.
dumbass
I was
liberal
just
card
saying,
he
like,
pulled, though.
if you're really against it, as he claimed, if you assume to be, he wouldn't sign off on it. At some point, you
Yeah.
got to lay the law down
Yeah.
for what you stand on. Like,
Yeah,
you can't be a soulless,
He
stricken
does stand for
government.
that. He stands for that.
He stands for that for sure.
But like, think
For
about it. The
sure.
word might get out. Something's gonna get out. Gavin did not sign that. Well, Gavin, you promised that you will sign this.
No, but he stands for that though. At the end of the day,
Yeah, I mean, he
it's just the fact fact that people are actually.
But I mean, these guys are like Vivek has been saying, bought and paid out. So you gotta kind of go with the card that
You was
the side is, paying you for. So it's kind of like
someone who
it's
there must be
stupid.
some actual evil people pulling strings to get this shit going because I don't see how this is even.
Yeah,
a
Bro, they trying to
conversation.
justify.
I don't see how this is a
They're
conversation.
trying to justify pedophilia.
I feel dumb.
while these other countries are leveling up on military and figuring out
This is what we fight over in America.
more things to get their technology out
This is
there.
what
and
this is
better.
what we worried
We
about.
worrying about shit.
Well, you got to really think about it. It's not just America.
The other countries banning that shit.
But they getting it from
a
us.
lot
Remember
of-
we looked at the
They
map.
getting it from us.
A lot of
Everybody in
countries
South and North America is damn near like believing in that shit. Canada and all
Yeah, they
that.
getting it from
all
us.
the way over there.
They don't
not
believe that,
believing
yeah.
in that
Well,
shit.
in Europe, they're for sure.
Because they're getting it from us.
You
They
can't
get
be
started
stupid.
here and then it spread to there.
So I wouldn't be surprised.
It's spread to there. It
It's too
started
much.
here.
I'm really tired of talking about this shit.
From a young kid's classroom, no, this is not age appropriate. And so we're going to stand for the rights of parents. I think we need to do that nationwide. I don't think you can have a situation where some states just trample on the rights of parents. Parents have a fundamental right to direct the education and upbringing of their kids.
Now, how can anybody disagree with that? Can anybody in the comment section? Does anybody disagree with what Ron DeSantis said?
Gavin, no, he
So unless Gavin Newsom agreed with him on everything he
he
said,
can't.
then
Blue state.
you already know who won that argument.
Here's what I would say. I talked to a lot of the people that have moved from California to Florida, and we never used to get people from California to Florida or really anywhere in these, because why would you leave California? It's got the best weather, great natural forests. Excuse me, sir. But one of the things that I did, I was talking to a gentleman, a couple.
Guys, I'm going to let the debate breathe, but it's his turn.
That dude looked like a snake oil salesman. I don't get
Snake
how
oil.
somebody
That's hilarious.
cheated. He is a
I know what that
snake oil
means.
salesman.
Snake oil is like
let's take turns.
fake.
So I was
It's a bunch of
talking to a
bullshit.
fella who had made the move from California to Florida, and he was telling me that Florida is much better governed, safer, better budget, lower taxes, all this stuff. And he's really happy with the quality of life. And then he paused and he said, by the way, I'm Gavin Newsom's father-in-law, so we do count
Nah. Okay, now he's
Gavin's
killing
in-laws
Getting below
as
the
some of the
belt.
people that have fled California and come to the
Now
state
you're
of Florida.
cooking too
And
busy.
why are we getting people to come? We have a 50-year low in the crime rate. You don't see in the last 10 years, we've had a 45% decline in homelessness. California's had a 45% increase in homelessness. We backed the blue.
Gavin.
I was walking the streets of San Francisco a couple months ago, and I had some of the cops in San Francisco do a beeline to come over to me, and I didn't know what they were going to say. And they're like, we want to thank you for standing for law enforcement because we don't get that support in the state of California. So people understand quality of life matters. They understand that Florida's doing it right. And I
all
can
the
tell you the
BLM
numbers
people out
speak
there,
for
too.
themselves. We have way more
Let me
people
move
moving
on.
to this state
Remember,
than
they had a
leaving.
headquarters
Gavin can't say
for
the
the
opposite. More
LGBTQ.
people
Remember
are
when
leaving
Joe passed it?
California than are moving into California.
He cooked them.
Sound about right to me? Police tell me all the time.
He funny, bro.
Police message me online when I'm in California. When I see police officers in California, I've spoken in California several times. I've done events in California, and I ain't had a single police officer tell me that they felt respected in California.
They trying to leak
Many of them
up
want to
on
leave. They want to retire. California's horrible for policing.
LAPD.
Ron DeSantis ain't lying. People are leaving California in groves. I got at least 3 or 4 people that work for me now that was in California that has worked with me in the last year. Let me just say
Wanna get a
that.
job, OT?
That came from
That
California.
is true. Everybody
Probably
came
more than that.
here from Cali.
Finish.
This is a map of
Chicago.
San Francisco. There's a lot of plots on
I
that.
still love to go to USC and UCLA though. If I had that,
You'd be asking, what is
I'm
that
looking for
plotting?
those.
Well, this is an app where they plot the human feces that are found on the streets of San Francisco. And you see how
Human
almost the whole
feces.
thing is covered because that is what has happened in one of the previous greatest cities
outside.
this country's ever had.
gross.
Human feces is now a fact of life, except when a communist dictator comes to town. Then they cleaned up the streets. They lined the streets with Chinese flags. They didn't put American flags there. They cleaned everything up. So they're willing to do it for a
weird.
communist dictator, but they're not willing to do it for their own people.
Biden want to do that though.
Mic drop.
But it
Mic
is
drop.
on him though.
Mic drop.
DeSantis on here spanky wank.
Mic drop.
God dang. You know, it's he on here just smashing.
You know, I would vote for Ron.
I ain't
Maybe
gonna
later down the line, you know, when Vivek got his turns out the way, Trump got his turns out the way, and Ron and Newsom.
I'll let Ron be
Lil' Ron.
Vivek VP eventually.
Man,
you know?
yeah.
He can be Vivek's
Vivek
VP.
gonna run out, though.
Vivek got to make that decision. He got to make that boss call. We can't make it for him.
You about
Right,
50.
right.
You see Ron on there. He's.
I'm saying
Vivek gonna
Ron.
say he owe weed.
Vivek gonna run out his 2 terms.
He don't
He
like
gonna
him.
say he owe weed.
But he might give him some grace later down. He
He
gonna
gonna
say,
say, Ron, you know,
Unless
you did a good campaign, but I beat that ass. You over with, boy.
Yeah, I mean, Ron kicked his butt, but I feel like he kicked his butt because, it's 2+2. And, 2+2 kicks butt a lot of the times when these people talking all this
But these
radical
people
shit.
don't operate off no damn 2+2.
Exactly. That's why you're going to get their butt kicked every time.
They offer emotion.
Literal emotion.
What we heard, the truth hurts. So you gotta learn how to take
I feel
it.
like I'm keeping an eye on
The
it.
truth set you free.
I can't. I like Ron, but I mean, I feel like Chris Christie could have came on here and did fire him the same.
I
way.
feel like I could have said all the things like
Exactly. I can't get Ron.
I don't know.
But I like Ron. I mean, maybe like he believes in what I believe in, so I'm gonna vote for him.
Well-
But I feel like I can't Ron didn't fell his way in the third position.
I put Ron
so-
third. I've been saying he was third.
Yeah.
But
He's third.
I'll
He's
go-
third.
I'll
He's a
go
strong
Trump,
third.
Vivek,
Yeah, you know what he is. He is.
and Ron.
Yeah,
I don't
Trump.
like nobody. I don't like Chris. I don't like Nikki. I don't like
Yeah.
none of them.
Yeah.
I don't like none of them. I'll say they do good debates and stuff, but do I want them to be president and make decisions on? Hell no.
Yeah, I just don't think Ron did
Y'all
nothing
heard
too
Mark
crazy
Cuban?
special right here though. But I liked it though. He did.
People were saying Mark Cuban was gonna run, but he not.
Oh hell nah. But I mean, he could.
It's like he would be.
He's a great businessman.
Like
Yeah.
he'd be Republican, but I don't know.
Well, why haven't somebody said he's not a great businessman? They go off how many championships he won.
Brother,
He can't control that.
do you know that? Okay,
Nah,
you
it's
know
how
he
much
just sold
the-
the stake.
it's how much they
He
make.
made though. I know.
He
I'm
bought-
joking.
I
I'm
think
joking.
It's
he
the
bought-
Cowboys
I'm
cleaning
joking.
up every year.
I'm
Name
joking.
one.
I think he bought
That's
the
the most
team.
expensive
for,
team,
Did,
isn't
did
it?
he buy the Dallas
Warriors
Mavericks
now.
for $300 million and sold it for
It's
3.5?
250 million. He sold majority stake for.
Fox
News
He
alert.
sold majority stake in the
And
company
some
for
breaking news that we're
350
getting with
million.
a federal.
Majority of it?
I mean,
I thought it said it was partial.
no, he sold majority stake
Fox
for
News alert.
for $3 billion, bought it for 250 million or
But
350
I
million.
saw
something like that.
something that said because he did that, he did it to do some type of business with like a casino.
Yeah, because gambling's about to be legal in Texas, so
Yeah.
a lot of people are speculating that he's going to open up some sort of casino.
Hold
business.
on. What's finna get on around here?
They said he took part in that.
So we finna have casinos around this month?
Oh, so he gets
Sports
a stake
betting.
in,
That's
like,
going to be big business. I'd like to
He'll probably
invest
just
in a
own a
casino or
casino or
something.
some type of online.
I would love to invest in
but he
something
probably
like that.
it makes sense that you couldn't be involved in gambling if you're an owner of a sports team.
Yeah, because then they might say you're fixing
Yeah.
bets
Yeah.
and stuff.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I would love to invest in some sort of
He
casino.
probably did something crazy.
He probably doing
He said we need you to sign this, and that.
Yeah,
button,
so he doesn't. I don't know.
so we can get gambling in Texas. Okay, here you
that's
go.
actually insane. Yeah, guys, but I mean, we already know Ron. Yeah, that was light to me. I didn't see Vivek do some crazy.
Oh yeah, Vivek would have.
That was cool. I like Ron. That's cool. I ain't
But
gonna
no,
shit
Ron
on him. I
ain't
gonna
though.
shit.
I'm gonna give Ron his flowers when he deserves them.
I will. All right, guys, we're out of here. Let us know what y'all think about Ron. We're out of here.